Okay, so let's talk about file handling. File handling in Java is something like you have some file, okay, like in your file system in your computer you have some file, or on some remote system you have some files that you want to either read it or write some content there. So Java provides a very powerful APIs that helps you to do the file handling. Okay, that means reading the input and writing the output. So writing the output to a file and reading the input from a file. So Java IO package, Java has like java.io. That package has a lot of classes and those perform IO operation. When I say IO operation, this is input and output operation. Okay, so streaming, all the IO operations does through streaming. Okay, so streaming is a sequence of data. Okay, that can be any type of data, that can be primitive, object, or character. So if you're writing some streaming, if you're writing some sequence of data to a file, it could be primitive data type, could be object, it could be character. Same time when you are reading the uh, sequence of data from file, it could be any data type. Okay, so the input stream, and then there is two stream, input and output stream. So input stream is used to read data from a source could be file. Here I'm talking about file. So input stream is used to read data from a source, and output stream is used to write data to a destination. So these are two basic classes, input stream and output stream, which are doing all the basic operation of file handling. Okay, so Java provides a strong but flexible support for IO operation to file and networks. So here I'm talking about files, it could be over the network also. Okay, so where I'm sending the stream to a network and getting the stream from the network. So Java provides a strong but flexible support for IO related to files and networks. Okay, so how many type of stream is there? There are there are like byte stream. Okay, there are character stream, and there are standard stream. There are three streams that is available where input and output stream performs the operation. So byte stream is used to perform IO operation for 8-bit byte. Okay, the main class of byte stream is file input stream and file output stream. So reading the file, that is reading from file, is that is file input stream, and writing into the file, that is file output stream. Input stream is to read the stream, and output stream is to write the stream. Okay. Second is character stream, used to perform IO operation for 16-bit Unicode. The main classes, that is file reader and file writer. So file reader and file writer both are classes which implement, their implementation is based on again file input stream and file output stream. File reader used file input stream, and file writer is uses the file output stream. So internally they use file input stream and file output stream, but the difference is they write and read 2 byte at a time. In case of byte stream, they use only they write 1 byte at a time and read 1 byte at a time. But in case of character stream, that is file reader and file writer, they still use the file input stream and file output stream. But the difference is they write or read 2 bytes a time. Okay. Third stream, that is a standard stream, that is standard output, standard input, and standard error. We have used a lot of times system.out, that is nothing but standard output stream. Okay, so other than system.output, there is system.out, there is system.in, and system.error. Okay, so these are three main classes These are three uh, methods which are generally used in system: in, out, and error. Okay, if there is any error, we can mark as a system dot error. If I want to get some data from console, so I will use system dot in. If I want to print something on console, of course, that we are doing in our most of the programs, that is system dot out. So there are three streams: byte stream, character stream, and standard stream. For byte stream, there is that is performed by most two files, that is file input stream and file output stream. Character stream, that is performed by file reader and file writer, that internally use file input stream and file output stream. And there is standard stream, that is the used by system class, that is system dot in, system dot out, and system dot errors. If we go very much detail about system dot in and system dot out, you will see that it is internally using the input stream and all those things. Okay, so buffer reader is also a class which reads text from a character input stream. So we have seen character input stream where we are reading the character by character. Okay, and that is that I said that it is internally using file input stream. Okay, and only difference is that it reads 2 byte at a time. In case of buffer reader, it is using the same mechanism, but it reads the text. So generally, we use buffer reader to read the whole line by line from a file, and we use the buffer writer to write the text to a character input stream. Okay, so buffering characters so as to provide the efficient reading of characters, arrays, and lines. So buffer reader is very efficient. So instead of using file input stream and all those things, file input stream or file reader, okay, so we use buffer reader, which internally uses the file input stream and its detail. But because buffer reader is very efficient, where we can read the line, we can read the array, we can read the character efficiently. So that's reason we will use the buffer reader. And to writing into a file, we'll use the buffer writer. Okay, then while doing the exercise, I will explain you about reading writing to uh, reading writing the file by input and output stream, that is byte stream. We will see the character streams, and we will see the text stream, that is by using the buffer reader and writer. Then we will look for some practical. We will play with the capability of file system for all the most of the APIs. We will look for traversing a jar file. We will try to find out biggest class name in rt.jar. We know that rt.jar is having all the classes required by Java libraries. Okay, so we can find out which is having the biggest class name. Okay, then we can talk about sorting lines in a file in descending order. Okay, so these are part of exercise. When I go in the practical way, I will explain all of them. Okay, now before moving to practical approach to understand the file operation and input stream operation, let's talk about APIs that is available in java.io package. Okay, so this seems pretty much like it is a big list, so that is not covered in this screen. So let's go to here. I have extracted. So here, if you see, I hope it is pretty much visible. So here, if you see on the left side, java.lang.object, it is a main class. It is a parent class of every class. Okay, so that is extended by java.io package classes. So all the classes, as we know that all the classes that extend from object. Okay, so here we have class in java.io. The classes are, there are few classes, there are few abstract classes. Okay, let's try to see the legends first. So here, this type of box is class. This type of blocks is abstract class. Then we have some final classes. Then we have some interfaces. And if it is their interface, abstract class, we will see the how it is. We will see there are a few classes that implements interface. There are a few classes which extend the class. Okay, so here on top, if you see input stream, input stream is a interface. Okay, input stream is a interface. Let's see here. Let's go to my Eclipse. I'm sorry. So input stream is the that as legend says it is a abstract class. So input stream is abstract class. File is the class. Okay, file name filter, file filter. These are the interfaces, and file descriptor, that is final class. Okay, so like that we have a lot of classes here. Okay, output stream, object stream class, stream tokenizer, reader and writer. So on the first level we have a lot of classes and few interface, few abstract class. So what we are concerned about here is input stream. Okay, we will talk about this input stream, file. Okay, output stream, reader and writer. Okay, so these are 4 5 main classes which are very much generally used: input stream, and of course output stream. When there is input stream corresponding, there will be output stream. It could be any form of input stream, corresponding we will have output stream. So input stream, so here we have output stream, file. Okay, and then we will have reader and writer. Then on the second level, input stream abstract class is extended by a lot of other classes. Okay, so input stream, that is extended by file input stream, object input stream, piped input stream, sequence input stream, and byte array input streams. So there are a lot of classes which extends input stream. But here what we will be talking about the classes, that is input stream, that is extended by file input stream and object input stream. Object input stream, while doing the serialization, I used it because there we are writing the object to a file. So that's the place we are writing the, we use the object input stream. So file input stream, we will read from the file. Okay, and in case of, if I come to object output stream will have file output stream and object output stream. Okay, there are other classes also, that is but we are concentrating more on these two classes, that is file output stream and object output stream. Okay, so a reader abstract class is extended by buffer reader, file reader. Okay, and input stream reader. There are other readers like char array reader, filter reader, piped reader and string reader. Okay, so here main classes what we are looking at, that is buffer reader, file reader and file sorry and input stream reader. So these are the three classes that we will look into that. Buffer reader, buffer reader and input stream reader, two files, two classes. Okay, and when we come to writer, buffer writer and input stream writer. Okay, buffer writer, output stream writer. So for to read it, we will use the input stream reader. To write it, we will use output stream writer. Okay, and there is classes like print writer. Okay, print writer is generally used in when you use system dot out. Okay, that is uses the print writer. Okay, so Now, if I talk about uh, this filter input stream, it is again extended by other classes like buffered input stream, data input stream, line number input stream, and pushback input stream. Okay, so what we are looking here, we are looking here like we are looking here all the classes which are related to file input stream and file output stream. We are not looking for classes which are related to filter here. Okay, so this section which is extending the filter input stream and which is extending the filter output stream, that we are not looking. Here in case of buffer reader we have like line number reader. Okay, then we have input stream reader, and that is extended by file reader. So file reader and file writer, these two classes also are very important, that we will take a look on that. Okay, so overall, if I say here, this is the file writer, and this is the file reader. So overall, what the classes we are going to take a look, what classes we are going to use in this exercise, that is file writer, file reader, input stream reader, input stream writer. Okay, and object input stream and object output stream, that we have already seen in the serialization. And then we will then we will talk about buffer reader and buffer writer. And then we will see about system class in system dot system dot in, system dot out, system dot error. Okay, so this is how this is what hierarchy of the input output classes in IO package. Okay, coming back to PPT. So this is what we have seen. Now let's go to Eclipse and try to play with APIs. Okay.